Yo creo que esto es para el juguete, ¿verdad?
It was fun. Good morning from the Magic Kingdom. Yes, we are just walking down Main Street, USA. It has been a long time since I've been in this park. Saying last time we were here was 2018, and it was Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Adventure. And obviously, as we know, I go to Disneyland Paris a fair bit, and the entrance looks very similar, so it's very weird when you come in and the arcades aren't there to walk down, because I know that park like the back of my hand and I know all the secret ways, but here not so much. The queues are not actually that bad this morning. We are going to head over to Big Thunder Mountain first. Again, first time using Genie Plus and Lightning Lane and all that stuff. We have managed to get like a one-shot Lightning Lane for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and also the Jungle Cruise later. So I think we're going to go and crack out some of the other attractions this morning, and I believe after 2 hours we can book another Genie Plus ticket. So that is the plan. I forgot that they painted the castle. It doesn't look as bad in person. I remember when I did it and I was like, oh, it looks ugly, but don't hate it as much in person. But yeah, we're going to head over to Big Thunder Mountain for our first ride of the day. Tag yourself. First ride of the day was Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. I do not remember the last time I went on that. I can't remember. I know. Did we go on it at night at Mickey's Not So Scary? I don't even remember. But in terms of Big Thunder Mountain rankings, Paris is still at the top of the list. It is amazing. We're going to ignore Grizzly Gulch and whatever that's called. What's it called? That right? Is it? No, the land is Grizzly Gulch. Big Grizzly Run something like that. That's separate, even though it's a similar concept. But I was saying to Connor on there, I was like, there's no bears on this ride, because on that one there's like bear animatronics that like pull all over and like they're cheeky. It's very fun. But yeah, in terms of rankings, I would go Paris, then I would go Orlando, then I would do Tokyo and California kind of tied, because they are forgettable in that I couldn't tell you the difference between them. But yeah, I'm glad we knocked that ride out first because that's going to get a long line towards the rest of the day. Then we're going to go ride the Haunted Mansion now, which, as we know, is my favourite ride in the park. Big owl. I think it's a Middleton family trait to fuck up your tech when you're in this area of the park, because last time I was here, I broke my camera and Mum has just dropped her phone.
So proud of myself. I'm going to get a t-shirt that says, I went to Disney and all I do was crack my phone.
Nanny was angry.
Press it! Press it! It made a jump! Press the tambourine! Press the other one. What about the other one? What about the other one? This one? Wow!
What about the magpie? Yeah, I didn't see
This
that.
one?
There you go.
Whoa!
Can you reach the horn? You don't want me to lift you?
Get Uncle Connor lift you up.
Oh, I don't know how to get in there.
Press it.
Go with this one.
Oh! Rem, come do this one. Quick. Wait for it to reset. Hold on. Press it.
Oh, is air coming out of it?
Yeah. Made me jump.
Orange.
Can you see it?
This chamber has no windows and no doors, which offers you this.
Movies from last Halloween. Awaken the spirits with your tambourine.
I like the jewelry portraits there. See them on top. Just did my favouriteest ride, the Haunted Mansion. It's so good. It is, again, I know I'm going to keep doing it just because I've been there more recently, but like, it's weird how the attractions like blur into one. Like, so Phantom Manor for me, obviously I've been on that ride a lot more times than I've been on the Haunted Mansion here, and it's interesting to see kind of what scenes are the same and what scenes are just completely different, and you kind of go, oh, I realise I don't actually know this ride at all, but it's so good. It's so spooky and cool. I think we are going to go and do the Hall of Presidents now, have some aircon for about 20 minutes before our fast pass kicks in for Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin.
It's called a ball spin. Because it's got a way.
Me and Lou are just going to run into a Christmas shop.
George Washington, John Adams,
Have you not seen this parade? in the Hall of Presidents. I love the Hall of Presidents. Any like classic Disney World ride that has like old school robots in it, I love, and there's lots of robots in the Hall of Presidents. It's also like, I don't know, it's like really emotional. I think it's the music. You kind of sit in there and go, oh, I'm so patriotic, I'm not even American. And then, literally as we came out of the Hall of Presidents, the Festival of Fantasy Parade was going past, so we got to catch that, which was really good timing. It's time for our Buzz Lightyear Lightning Lane, so we're heading over to Tomorrowland. It has coincided with the time that the parade has like kicked out, so it's feeling a little bit crowded, but really it's not too bad here today. My gun is just not hitting anything. Here, concentration. I'm cheering. And then we're going to go back in the carpet right now.
Good space ranger?
Okay, there you go.
To infinity and beyond!
Yay! Okay.
Oh, what a great day!
But everyone's got something. A party's like a big pot of gum.
We got this sweet and spicy chicken waffle and this spooky blue drink that has a Haunted Mansion straw, and it's very delicious. It tastes like Tango Ice Blast but melted. It's very good. My family just went on the Monsters Inc. thing, which I'm not a huge fan of, so we went in search of some food, which I've just shown you. That was really nice. That chicken thing, oh my god, that's exactly what I wanted. It's like a sweet and spicy chicken waffle with this like kind of sweet slaw. Really good. And I had this like a spooky berry drink thing. It's called a Doomberry, and it was like a Haunted Mansion themed. Obviously I had to get it. And it tasted like, yeah, like a Tango Ice Blast, like a melted Tango Ice Blast. Really, really delicious. And we also caught that show. Like, I love it when you just walk past, like, and there's just characters out. It's so nice. But yeah, we watched that show. It was really good as well. And there were fireworks in the castle. Yay! We have a fast pass. I'm going to call it fast pass forever. You're just going to have to deal with the fact that I'm going to call it fast pass. We're just heading over to the Little Mermaid ride for our 150 fast pass. Why does time go so quickly when you're in these parks? Like, I feel like we just got here and 5 hours has passed, and I don't understand. Like, we've done loads. Like, I'm really impressed with how much we've done. But yeah, time's going too quickly. I don't want my day to be over yet. So we tried to calm down to Trader Sam's Grog Grotto, but we have to be there. There's 10 of us, so yeah, we failed getting in, sadly. But we all sat outside having cocktails. But it's annoying because on the menu outside it has the pictures of the glasses, and then they serve it to you in a plastic cup. So I do think that's a little bit sneaky. But I got a Tahitian torch, which has, what does it have? Dragon liquor and passion fruit and lime juice. It's very nice and very refreshing. It's nice to take a bit of a step out of the park and have a little sit down for a bit. We do have a lightning lane for Jungle Cruise. We're going to try and get back in time for it. We'll see how it goes. We might get back, we might not. but we haven't actually really queued for anything today so far, so we're actually doing really well. And having a surprisingly chill day at Magic Kingdom. Usually it's just chaos, but it hasn't been that bad. Like we walked through just after the parade had given out, and it felt busy, but it wasn't. It was just because there's a lot of people around watching the parade. It's really like not bad at all. Yes, a nice little pit stop during the day, and then we've got what we've got upcoming. We've got a Space Mountain Lightning Lane booked. So like I said, we've got Jungle Cruise. We've got Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. We've got Skipper's Canteen booked for later, and the park's open till 11.
Niles and Niles, and if you don't believe me, well, you would be disbelief. That's why they're vintage, because they're in black and white. And look at all those chickens. Wow. Oh, a sleeping zebra. How cute is that? Cute. Yeah, actually, he looks pretty dead. Absolutely. No, definitely not Skipper Felix and his whole crew being chased by a rhino. That'd be really bad, right? Yeah, that'd be so bad. Side note, if right. Okay. Okay. Well, I did not know hippos had trunks. Nature is amazing, really. Now, good news, we're offering half-off cruises to the hippo pool, so you know, take advantage of that deal. You know, these hippos, they used to charge our boats, but we only take cash now, so we're next stages. I'm not entirely sure where they would come up. I see where you... No, those guys are chimps. They're chimps. Don't like chemistry. I make those jokes periodically. Now, we're on the Mekong River in Cambodia, and that temple is Mekong Me kind of nervous. Now, this is a temple of the goddess Shirley. Indian elephant bathing pool. Yeah, these are Indian elephants. That means one thing. We are in Cambodia. That's right. Go ahead and take all the photos you want. It does look like they all have their trunks on today. Be a little scary. You know, all about capsizing. I myself am an expert in it. Yeah, you can ask my last 5 boats. Now, these monkeys in front, that is what I like to call a boxing match. They are really going at it. I'll keep this brief. So, this one on the camera, I actually like to, you don't pay them. You don't pay them to take those photos, you know.
Just went on the Jungle Cruise and saw the updated scenes. It's very cute. I still don't understand why this, I wonder if it is to do with the movie. Like, there seems to be this, like, renewed interest in Jungle Cruise. Like, not that I'm complaining, I love that a classic Disney attraction is getting some attention, but it's never been, in my memory anyway, it's never been that popular of an attraction, but it's been like consistently the longest queue of the day today, so I'm glad we had a lightning lane for that. We're heading around to PhilharMagic now, desperately in need of some aircon, because I don't know if you can tell by what I look like, it's sweaty as today. Yeah, need a little sit down, and they've updated PhilharMagic, so it has Coco in it now, which I love Coco, so very excited. And I've always loved PhilharMagic, so I'm excited to do that, one of my favourite attractions at the Magic Kingdom. Just came out of PhilharMagic. The aircon in there is not very strong. It was not as cold and crisp as I was wanting it to be, but we moved. It was very good, as always. I love all of the Alan Menken Disney songs, like the 90s Disney songs, and that film, that show, I guess, film, is packed full of them. But also, they've recently added Un Poco Loco from Coco, which is amazing. I mean, I love the animation in Coco anyway, because it's so vibrant and colourful, and I think it's like a really welcome addition to the film, and it just brings it up to date a little bit, because it was starting to feel a little dated, but now it's kind of just, yeah, brought it back up to speed. It was really good. It's time to ride Lightning. It's not time to ride Lightning Lane. What the fuck am I talking about? It's time to ride Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and we've got a Lightning Lane, which means we skip an 80-minute queue. I will be honest, Disney Genie Plus today has been an absolute lifesaver. It's been brilliant.
Tell him, Carlos, don't be cheating.
I didn't know cheating. I really originating further, yes, we build track. I humbly accept this magnificent treasure as my reward and my humility.
Tell me why I just got absolutely drenched on Pirates of the Caribbean. That ride is not meant to get you wet. And even in the scene where you see the giant pirate ship, like cannonball went off next to me and just doused me. I'm drenched. What the hell? That is the worst Pirates. I still go on it because I love Pirates just in general in terms of like as a ride, but when you've got the Paris Pirates right there and it's so good. I won't include like Shanghai Pirates and that because you just can't compare, but like even compared to like the original Disneyland one, the one in Tokyo and the one in Paris, that one's just always like, oh, like it feels like it cuts off quite abruptly. But we did it. Another classic Magic Kingdom attraction done, and Remy really enjoyed it. He loves Pirates. He remembered it from when we went on it in Paris, so it was cute. It's time for our Lightning Lane on Space Mountain now. One thing I will say about Lightning Lane, and it's just the nature of the app and how it works, is because you're kind of like booking lightning lanes for the attractions that pop up, you do kind of dart all over the place, like, and especially in a big park like Magic Kingdom, that's not like the most convenient thing to be doing. Like, it is a little bit painful sometimes. Like, we're having to go back over to Tomorrowland now when we were there earlier, and we came from Fantasyland to here. Like, we are kind of going back and forth, and when your feet are already hurting like 5 days into the trip, it's yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the bum, but it's still a really, really kind of good addition. Like, definitely worth the $14 per person that we paid. Like, we've made really, really good use of it today. So yeah, a welcome change, I would say.
Incredible!
Comment below if you're in the club. Space Mountain in the Magic Kingdom, I think, is my favourite Space Mountain. Maybe Paris. Paris, I did love Paris when it was the Jules Verne / Georges Méliès version, but it's really good. It's really, really good here. Like, it just feels like a really chaotic cred in a shed coaster in the dark where you just don't ever know what direction you're going in, and every time you think you've got to grips with where you're going, it goes in a different direction. And like, yeah, it's a little bit janky, and obviously like, they've got Tron opening. We're going on the People Mover now, by the way, so we can get some Tron views. And that's obviously like a really high-tech version. We've been on that when we went to Shanghai. It's not the same, it's not comparable, but Space Mountain is just a good, fun roller coaster. Like, I always come up with a smile on my face. I love that first room you go in with all the blue lights. Like, it's good old-fashioned retro 70s Disney charm, even though did Space Mountain open in the 80s? I think it did. Yeah, love that ride. I'm really glad we got to go on it. Just joining the queue for the People Mover now. Gonna get on that, and then we have our reservations at Skipper Canteen.
Exciting places, you want to be sure you
Launch! God, considering it's opening this year, it sure does not look even close to finished. And it's gonna go and then into that box where the magic happens.
Got it. No, she will be. Is it done?
Okay, got it.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We just had a very lovely dinner at the Skipper's Cantina. Skipper's Canteen, not Cantina. We had the Brazilian cheese bread, obviously, because that's like the thing you do there, right? It was very delicious. And then I had the char sweet pork, which was like a sweet barbecue, like Asian style pork. It was really good. Just completely disregarded that the fireworks was at 9:20. They had a bit of a confusing thing on the app where they were like 8:45. So we sat there, watched the castle light up, which was cool. Like, it did look really, really nice. And then everyone started moving and we were like, what time is the fireworks? And they were like 9:20. I was like, I'm not standing here fucking half hour for fireworks. So we've got 2 lightning lanes. We've got one for Splash Mountain and one for Big Thunder Mountain. So we're gonna go do those, and then we might catch a bit of the fireworks on the way out if we're quick. But if not, I think we're just gonna have a little bit of a mooch around the shops and make our way out. But this time of the day, the Magic Kingdom's always really good because everyone starts leaving and the crowds ease off a bit and it's a lot less hectic than it has been during the day. And obviously, it's the evening, so it's not as roasting hot anymore either. Yes. We are back in the ticket and transportation centre, just heading over to our Uber. What did we do? We went on Splash Mountain at night, which I feel like I definitely have done before, but I don't remember it. It was really, really cool, like coming up the final drop and like seeing the view of the park at night. It's just always magical, isn't it? And like, when growing up, don't judge me for this, by the way, Song of the South used to be one of my favourite films. Like, I've always loved animation. Again, if you're a long time subscriber here, you know that. And it was one of those like live action films that blended animation in. I was always fascinated by it. Same with Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So to have those characters in a ride is magical for me, and it's such a good ride. It's so bright and colourful and fun, and like the animatronic scenes really complement the like how fun the actual ride is as well. I won't lie, I'll be very sad to see it go when it becomes Princess and the Frog, but I love Princess and the Frog, so I'm not like majorly mad about it, and I'm all for like changing things up, but I'm glad I got one last ride on it, because likelihood is by the time next time I come back here it won't be Song of the South themed anymore, so I'm glad we did that. We also made an exec decision to not watch the fireworks, but I won't lie, my feet have given up, so we headed back out. So we did have kind of like mad, like we were walking down Main Street kind of watching the fireworks like this, and to be fair, it did look like really, really good fireworks. I'm always like, for me, Disney Dreams at Disneyland Paris circa 2012, it's the best fireworks Disney have ever done. And it's taken a lot to beat that, and actually that little snippet we got just then, I was like, ooh, this could potentially be really good. So we are going to see if we can get a park pass for like later in like the remainder of the holiday to go back for the evening. Wow, that was loud. To go back in the evening to see if we can catch it, because it was good. I don't know where we're going, we're just walking across the road. I'm going to leave you there, because I'm very tired and sweaty and I need a shower, I stink. So, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Have you been to, I'm just walking in the road, have you ever been to the Magic Kingdom before? If so, what's your favourite ride at the Magic Kingdom? If you haven't been to the Magic Kingdom, tell me what your most anticipated ride would be if you did ever get to go. And also, if you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. If you like theme park stuff, that's what we do here. If ever I go to a theme park, I usually pick the camera up and take you along for the rides. If you like that kind of thing, please do consider subscribing. And with that said, I will leave you there. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.